Hello everyone and welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into the prehistoric past, to a time when colossal herbivores and cunning predators roamed the earth. Imagine a lush, green forest, sunlight dappling through the leaves. A small herd of Triceratops is peacefully foraging, their massive bodies moving slowly but purposefully. These gentle giants, with their iconic three horns and magnificent bony frill, are the undisputed guardians of this ancient woodland. But they are not alone. Lurking in the shadows, a pack of cave hyenas, a formidable predator of the Pleistocene, watches with hungry eyes. They are smaller, yes, but their numbers, intelligence, and ferocity make them a serious threat. The stage is set for a dramatic showdown. The unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Who will emerge victorious?
As the pack spreads out,
in this primal battle for survival?
Moving through the horned
Let's find
fortress
out.
with
The alpha hyena gives a
predatory
low
grace.
growl, and the pack begins to move. They don't charge head-on. That would be suicide against a full-grown Triceratops. Instead, they use their classic tactic and spreading out, they form a wide, tightening circle around the foraging dinosaurs. Their goal is to isolate a weaker member of the herd, perhaps a juvenile or an older individual, and wear it down with relentless attacks. You can see their coordinated movements, a deadly dance of predators honing in on their prey. The air grows thick with tension. The Triceratops, however, are not oblivious. Their keen senses pick up the scent of the approaching danger. The lead bull lets out a thunderous bellow, a warning that echoes through the forest. The peaceful grazing stops instantly. The herd's demeanor changes from placid to alert. Now, this is where the genius of Triceratops' defense comes into play. They don't scatter and run, which would play right into the hyena's hands. Instead, they instinctively form a defensive circle of their own. Adults turn to face outwards, creating a fortress of horns and frills. The young and vulnerable are ushered into the protected center. It's an incredible display of social behavior and strategic defense. Each adult Triceratops is now a walking battlement. Their massive bony frills, which we often think of for display, serve as giant shields, protecting their vulnerable necks from the hyena's powerful jaws. A bite that could crush bone is met with a solid wall of keratin-covered bone. The hyena's initial advantage of surprise is gone, and now they face a perimeter of pointed death. The hyenas probe the defenses, darting in and out, yipping and snarling, trying to find a weak spot. They are masters of psychological warfare, attempting to panic the herd into breaking formation. One brave hyena lunges at the flank of a large female Triceratops. But she's ready. With a swift turn of her massive head, she presents her two long, brow horns, each over 3 feet long and sharp as a spear. The hyena yelps and leaps back, narrowly avoiding being impaled. It's a clear message. Get too close, and you will pay the ultimate price. The sheer power behind that head movement is immense. A full-grown Triceratops weighed as much as a modern elephant, and it could use that weight to drive its horns with devastating force. The hyenas are quick and agile, but one mistake, one miscalculation, could mean instant death. The stalemate continues. The hyenas are relentless. Their stamina is legendary. They continue to circle, testing the resolve of the giant herbivores. Another hyena attempts a different tactic. It dashes towards the rear of a bull, hoping to land a disabling bite on a leg. But the Triceratops is surprisingly agile for its size. It pivots on its powerful hind legs, almost like a tank turning its turret, and unleashes a deep guttural roar. The shorter nasal horn, while not as long as the brow horns, is a formidable weapon in close quarters, perfect for jabbing and goring an attacker that gets too close. The hyena is forced to retreat again. The Triceratops fortress is holding strong. The parents are a wall of muscle, bone, and righteous fury, protecting their future generation at all costs. But the hyenas are not giving up. They are intelligent predators, and they're learning. They notice that while the front of a Triceratops is nearly invulnerable, the rear is less protected. The pack alpha signals a change in strategy. Several hyenas create a diversion at the front, snapping and growling at the bulls, drawing their full attention. Meanwhile, another group stealthily circles around the rear of the formation. Their target is a younger, less experienced Triceratops on the edge of the circle. This is the critical moment in the battle. The coordinated attack is designed to break the defensive line. The hyenas at the front feign a full-on charge, causing the defenders to brace and focus their attention forward. As the main group of hyenas presses the attack from the front, the flanking group sees their opportunity. They surge forward, aiming for the hind legs of the young Triceratops. A bite to the tendon could cripple the animal, making it an easy target. It's a high-risk, high-reward move. The young Triceratops bellows in panic as the predators close in, but it's not alone. The experienced adult next to it, a massive bull, doesn't just focus on the threat in front. Its peripheral vision catches the movement. Without a moment's hesitation, the bull pivots and swings its massive head, not to gore, but to shelf. It uses its immense bulk to body check the young one deeper into the safety of the circle, while simultaneously presenting its own horned face to the new threat. The hyenas are once again met with a wall of sharp horns. The hyenas are growing frustrated, and their energy is waning. The battle has raged on for a significant time, and their hit-and-run tactics have yielded no results. The Triceratops herd has not broken formation. Their defense is disciplined and unyielding. The hyena's jaws are built for crushing bone, but they can't get past the defensive frills and deadly horns to land a meaningful bite. The cost of continuing the attack is becoming too high. With every failed lunge, they risk serious injury or death. The alpha hyena, assessing the situation, realizes this is a losing battle. The prey is too strong, too well defended, and too well continuing the assault would be a pointless waste of energy and lives. It lets out a frustrated howl, a signal to the rest of the pack. One by one, the cave hyenas begin to peel away from the Triceratops fortress. Their yips and snarls are replaced by the sounds of a tactical retreat. They melt back into the shadows of the forest, defeated but alive to hunt another day. They will seek easier prey, something that doesn't fight back with such impenetrable defenses. As the last hyena disappears, a palpable sense of relief settles over the Triceratops herd. The bellowing subsides, replaced by low rumbles of communication. They remain in their defensive formation for a few more minutes, ensuring the threat is truly gone. The young are comforted by the nuzzling of their parents. The guardians of the forest have held their ground. Slowly, the herd begins to relax. The impenetrable wall of horns and frills breaks apart, and the Triceratops cautiously resume their foraging. The event, though terrifying, has reinforced the strength of their social bonds and the effectiveness of their incredible adaptations. The Triceratops is often depicted as a slow, lumbering plant-eater, but as we've seen, it was a formidable fighter, more than a match for some of the fiercest predators of its time. Its combination of size, strength, weaponry, and social strategy made it one of the most successful dinosaurs of the late Cretaceous. It was a true survivor. What an incredible story of defense and survival from the ancient world. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed this prehistoric showdown, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you in the next video.